You know, man, I'm just sitting here in shock, bro.
Man, bro, do we dive right into my heartbreak of? Bro. All right, so let's just say last night, spoiler alert for anyone who did not watch the Francis Ngannou versus Anthony Joshua fight. Yeah, heartbreak, man, heartbreak. Just straight up, you hate to see him go down like that, and to get in the second round too.
Well, I wouldn't say I hate to see him go down like that because he's put many people down like that. I just wasn't expecting it. Like the second round and then just to be outclassed like that after his showing with Fury was shocking.
Yeah, and that also makes me question how good Anthony Joshua is now. Because I always wondered if Fury, I said this offline, if Fury was kind of ducking Joshua in the sense of just Joshua's more athletic. Joshua isn't just a bum, right? You know, no. Fury's used, like I said this before, Fury's used to using like gypsy boxing tricks. Let's just put it like tricks. Yeah. Gypsy boxing tricks.
The only reason I wouldn't say that he's running from Joshua is because he did fight Wilder twice, and there's no like argument that Wilder punches harder, bro.
Yeah, but as far as technique and skill, like everyone already kind of knew that all Wilder had was just that one punch knockout. He didn't really have any technique.
You're right, but it's not like Joshua's leaps and bounds more technically skilled than Wilder, is he?
Yeah, I think so. I would have to say yeah, for sure.
Okay, well, this is the first like Joshua fight I've ever watched, other than the Ruiz fight. Mm-hmm. But it was the Ruiz fight he lost.
Yeah.
So in my head, he's always just been a power puncher that can't take a hit.
And that's how I thought he was, right? And that's what I'm saying. I thought he was that power puncher that couldn't take a hit. That was just kind of a pretty boy. Essentially, you know. Not to hate on my man, but the Michael B. Jordan of boxing, like for real, right?
Yeah.
And not that he can't take a hit, but like, you know, he had never really faced any real adversity, and it really had to work through that, and it kind of showed in his boxing is what I felt like. But now...
Yeah, well, the thing is so there's a couple questions I want to see. So like... Now I want to see, was Fury just not taking him seriously? Was he on the couch eating ho-hos and cookies leading up to the fight? Or was he in the gym training? At this point, I don't really think he was in the gym training like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm curious to see where it weighs out, but I don't want to like slide past like the fight right before this. Didn't Joshua lose to Usyk?
Yeah, and so Usyk is about to fight Fury. So the heavyweight division is kind of interesting right now.
It's wide open, but like Usyk's a dog, bro. He's a dog.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious to see how Usyk and Fury's gonna play out. Overall, I think I want Usyk to win.
Oh,
over Fury.
Over Fury. I don't like Tyson Fury. I just don't like him.
He's too inactive. Yeah. He's too inactive for too long, and then whenever he's finally active, it's an exhibition match where, like, low key, it's kind of questionable that they gave him the win.
Yeah, but then we go back to this fight now. I think you're probably right. Tyson Fury probably didn't prepare for Francis Ngannou in the way he probably should have. Probably wrote him off as just an MMA fighter coming over, and now realizing that this man had one shot and he had to make it happen.
Yeah, well, another thing I will say with boxing, it's like it's so overly saturated, but there's really levels to it. Like the elite boxers, they're the elite for a reason, but everybody underneath them is like fodder. Like it's like anime. You have the main villain and like his legions of soldiers, and the legion of soldiers usually get like 20-on-1 and they get destroyed.
Yeah.
And like that's how like it seems like the lower ranks of boxing.
Man, that's how it is in jiu-jitsu too, bro.
I gotta disagree, bro. You
don't think so? When you compare, like, let's take your competitors versus your hobbyists versus your martial artists, like.
So that's the thing. I'm not as big of a competitor as you, so I don't see people in that adrenaline-like state. I see them when they're usually in the gym, when they're comfortable and they're willing to open up their game. You know, so I think that there's a lot of people in jiu-jitsu who are a lot better than people would think they are.
Yeah.
Whereas boxing's just kind of this like physically opposing sport. Like jiu-jitsu is all about momentum. Boxing is a physically opposing sport. And like you can just like really see the difference. But I think everybody in their own way, it's all about how you approach it. You know what I mean? It's all about your tactical.
Let's go back, bro. I am not a competitor. You said I'm a competitor, like I'm just out here in these streets. Like I want the smoke. I want to challenge myself, but I'm not.
You jump in tournaments more than me. Like I consider you a competitor just because you're consistently active in World League. Like all year, you did a World League last year. You did a World League recently. Like you go out there and you test your belt.
Yeah.
As much as you possibly can. I kind of just stay in the gym. Like, and I'm, for the most part, like a training dummy. Like, I let people know, like, go all out. You can go do whatever you want on me, bro.
Yeah. Man, we got to go back because I'm going to keep us on track this time because we always ramble. So let's go back to boxing first quick.
Yeah. Before we jump off boxing, what do you think about Jake Paul and...
Bro, fuck that shit. Fuck it.
Yep.
That, like, boxing, is it real anymore? That's my question. I always questioned the integrity of boxing, but now I really question it when we talk about just the showmanship of it. I know we want eyes on the sport. I know it's supposed to entertain, but Tyson versus Paul, is Tyson going to let him win? Probably not. Is Paul actually going to win? Probably not. I mean, Tyson is 50 some odd years old.
He's 60.
Yeah, but still, like you.
So I heard some shit that I want to know if it's true or not, bro.
Okay.
So I'm not positive, but I've heard that the rules is that Jake Paul's going to be able to wear head equipment. And then I also heard, I don't know, I'm not sure how true this is, but I also heard that, like, so he gets to wear head equipment, Tyson does not.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then I also heard that, like, he's going to do half the fight and his brother's going to do half the fight and they can mix up the rounds however they want.
What type of weird... And that's like that's a circus act. It's not boxing.
Yeah, I don't like it at all, especially because I get that Tyson is Tyson. I get that. He's 60, bro. He's 60 and you're 25.
Yeah.
Stop, bro. I don't respect the Paul brothers. I think they're both suckers.
I've always kind of felt, I can't say I don't respect them because that would be a lie.
I don't respect them as martial artists. That's what I'm saying. I don't respect them.
And that's not to say they aren't good at what they do in martial arts, because I would say, having trained martial arts for the last, 4, almost 5 years now, there's levels to this, and it does take a level of athleticism. It does take a level of dedication. And I have seen them grow exponentially in that time from when they first started to where they are now. So as martial artists, like, honestly, do I think I can get a ring with them in boxing? Any of them? No, I don't think I can. And so if I look at it that way, then I kind of have to say, like, I have to respect where they've come as martial artists. Not saying that I respect them as martial artists because of what they're doing with it, so to say. But I gotta respect, the game.
I guess, bro, and it's like, make your money, but here's why I don't respect it, bro. They have, like, most martial artists, most boxers, they uphold a certain amount of integrity, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Most boxers aren't going to be like, I'm a pro, but this guy's scary, give me head equipment. No, and then to take it back, like, it's no secret, bro. It is 100% easier to defend yourself in a boxing ring than an octagon because you have so much more that can come at you.
True, yeah.
You want to talk all this shit about MMA fighters who don't train boxing like that, but they have a full scope of mixed martial arts experience.
Yeah.
Get an octagon with them.
Yeah.
Stop talking shit and get an octagon with them.
And I would love to see him get in an octagon. Either one of them get into an octagon and, like, throw hands and kicks and
the older one's worse, bro. Like, two things. If you go back and watch that Mayweather fight, Mayweather almost knocked him out and he had to hold him up.
So this is how old I am, bro. It's like I know there's Jake and Logan. I don't really know the difference between the two, and they both annoy me that I've just tuned them out so much that I don't really care.
The skinnier one, the one that fought Mayweather, is the one.
Oh, I think the skinnier one's Jake.
No, I think the skinnier one's Logan.
This is why we need a producer.
Yeah, but yeah, so Logan Paul, bro, he's like 230. Yeah. Let's call it. Let's keep it a buck. He's like 230, bro. He's not a small guy. He's like 6'4".
And he's like, and he has a long reach.
Why did people pay money to see him fight with Mayweather? And then not only that, Mayweather kind of like was like, whatever. He didn't care. He was there for the bag, obviously. But Why, dude?
And you see Mayweather didn't let him get that win.
Well, I also think that low-key Mayweather almost knocked him out, dude. And he I think there was something in his claws because it was an exhibition.
Yeah.
I think there was something in his claws that he couldn't knock him out. So he held him up. But there's like a point in the fight where like Mayweather hits him with a clean hook and you just see his body, like his shoulders kind of like limp, and it looks like he hugs Mayweather, but his arms go down and Mayweather's arms go like this.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't. I know. I remember what you're talking about. I remember the fight. Yeah, I don't think Tyson, I think it's going to be the same thing with Tyson. Like, you probably can't knock him out because, something in the claws, but
Tyson got money, bro. And we know one thing about Tyson, and he said it in his podcast. He has a hard time, like, not blurring the line when he's in the ring. So come June, we'll see.
And and I think like if you go back to Mike Tyson when he first started hotboxing with Mike Tyson, and if you look at the appearances he made, he went from this I don't want to fight, I'm this gentle soul. And then the second he started fighting again, it was kind of like, I'm that. What's up, yo?
A complete switch, bro. A complete switch. And he's been going back to that nice guy. But now that he's going to be in the gym, they're going to be like, you can't knock him out. We know Tyson. He's going to be like, fuck that shit. And he's not going for it.
No, I would love to see one of these Paul brothers get knocked out just so it can finally happen. But then again, when I look back at what they paved the way for, and speaking on this, someone else who paved the way, who I don't know if you know much about this, I really don't. Ryan Garcia. Have you heard about everything this dude's talking about?
I heard some clips and stuff about like a bunch of crazy stuff, and then I seen like a video of like his apology, I guess, and they said that the tattoo on his hand was missing or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, they're saying it's not him.
Yo, there's a lot of weird, like, it's such a deep rabbit hole that I'm not getting involved.
Look, dude, I agree with you 100%. I'm not getting involved. But if what he's saying is true, I do respect him for stepping up.
What did he say?
Oh, bro, we'll talk about it after. He's saying a bunch of wild, like, Illuminati and like...
Yeah, I heard that. Okay.
Yeah, saying a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, so the reason why I even brought him up was, like, him and even the Paul brothers paved the way for, like, if let's just say I was 21, guarantee, bro, I'd be out there, but like, yo, I'm about to do this jiu-jitsu thing full time. I'm a competitor, documenting everything. But he paved the way for people to make an angle and an avenue for themselves in the social sphere. Both of them did. Like, go ahead.
I see Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, yes. Yeah. The Paul brothers, no. Because the Paul brothers, they just have the money to back it, but they're Disney boys. They're Disney boys. And if you have money, you can really pay your way.
And I think that's why I've never really respected them fully, right? It's because they come from money. And not hating on anyone when it comes from money, right? It's nothing wrong coming with money, but when you just come in and buy your way and skip the line.
Well, a lot of pro athletes and stuff come from money, bro. But the difference is they decided that that's what they wanted to do. They trained. They stayed in it forever. This dude's done acting, singing, rapping. Then he was an internet troll. Then out of nowhere, he's like, I want to be a boxer.
Yeah.
But...
Hey, but he's dedicating to it right now, and he's doing it. Like, he's getting fights done, and he's making millions, bro.
He's making money.
Millions.
And as much as I've been hating, I will say this. There is a definitely, from a visual aspect, there's a huge difference from when Jake first started doing this to when he stopped doing this. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I'll say. I do see him getting better, but overall, I do think he's a clown for calling out Canelo. I do think he's like you're just making a mockery of the sport of a sport that's been around for a long time. On top of that. And I do think there's a lot of like BS, but I think when you get to the big names like Canelo and all that, I don't think they're willing to sacrifice. Because Canelo's about legacy, not money.
Yeah. So. But I don't know. I just don't know if boxing to me really has a legacy anymore because of all the belts, all the weird things that go on that just seem like money behind the doors. It just...
All the running.
Yeah. Oh, that too. A lot of people running.
There's some track stars.
Yo, and we just talked about Ryan Garcia, but I will say shout out to him for at the end of the day fighting Tank, bro, because exactly what everyone thought would happen happened, and Tank is a next level monster.
Well, here's what I'll say. Not everyone. I think a lot of people thought that fight could have went either way until they got in there. Because I heard a lot of people thinking it was Ryan. Personally, Tank's my favorite boxer.
Yeah, mine too. Right now,
the only fight I want to see Tank that I think would actually be a good fight is Crawford.
He's too young. Tank's too young for Crawford right now. Crawford would pick him apart.
But the thing is at this point, Crawford's so much older than him. It's either make the fight or Crawford's going to age out.
And I feel like Crawford would rather age out than try to play that. That's my opinion. I'm 100.
Hey, Crawford's a dog. He'll take anybody when they think they're ready. He'll take anybody.
No, and I'm just saying, like, I just feel like that's what I mean. Is like I don't think he would think Tank is ready, is what I'm saying. Yeah. Right? So if he doesn't think Tank ready, then he's going to wait for the opponent that he thinks is ready, and he may end up aging out before Tank is ready. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. And it's crazy how young Tank is, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy. He's doing good stuff, too. He bought his neighborhood in Baltimore. He's been trying to build his neighborhood back up.
Man, shout out to any brother giving back to the neighborhood and trying to bring his people up.
Honestly, the state of the world, any person trying to bring...
Big facts. Big facts.
Yeah, the world's going crazy.
Yeah, man. You're right. The world is going crazy, bro. Speaking of crazy, that UFC 299 Miami. Woo!
I can't wait, bro.
Man,
I can't wait. So I couldn't even tell you the whole card, but I'm excited about the very specific ones.
I'm gonna pull it up on my phone. Go ahead.
Personally, I don't see what everybody else sees in Sean O'Malley. Can't stand him. I'm a hater, bro. I'm a hater. Not a Sean O'Malley fan. But Cheeto Vera.
Stop hating, bro.
Yeah.
He is that dude. Don't play with shit. Put some respect on his name, bro.
Not till he earns it, bro.
No,
He fought a bunch. he fought a bunch of fodder, and then he did beat Aljamain Sterling. Okay, that's cool. But
I still say Aljo was injured. Aljo needed more time to rest up, and the UFC forced that fight. And shame on them for that. That's my opinion.
Was he injured?
I don't think he was like injured, but like you take so many. It's just like going from a competition right into another competition the next month or even 2 months later. You still haven't recovered. Like we're a month out. I still haven't recovered from my last competition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I get you, but I don't know. I felt like there was a good amount of time between actually, no, it was only like 3 months.
Yeah, and that was the issue. Is like he's a champion. He couldn't dictate when he got to fight him again. It was like, no, you kind of have to fight him now. Or no, you kind of have to fight him now. And it's like, that's what I felt like happened.
Yeah.
And that's how UFC, I've said it before, that's how the UFC helps shape their narratives within the games. Like, they want this champion, this is how we force it.
Yeah, and I just don't get it. Like, I guess he has some kind of charisma, but the thing is it's like, anyone who actually pays attention to the UFC knows that Merab should, like, Merab didn't want to fight Aljo, and that's the only reason he got the fight.
And I think that's part of the reason why the UFC did the way they did it the way they did is because it's like, yo, so we need fights. We want fights. We want the best fights. Merab, you're not going to fight Aljo. Aljo, you're not fighting Merab. Well, look. Well, then you got to fight the dude that we want in here. So I get everything that happens. So don't think I don't understand it.
Well, even after Merab, there's someone like I don't agree with Sean O'Malley how easily he got to the top. Like there's a lot of fighters that like not the same division, but Charles Oliveira was grinding and knocking him out for years before they finally gave him his shot.
Yeah,
so it's just annoying. And then even then, like if Sean O'Malley gets his shot, why hasn't Hamzat got one? So at this point, Hamzat has wins over Gilbert Burns. Hamzat has wins over legitimate killers in his division.
Yeah,
and they still haven't given him a belt. If they're gonna fucking hold Sean O'Malley's hand all the way to the top while he beats fodder, like that Asian dude that they pulled into the UFC from somewhere else, he had like green hair.
Yeah,
like Sean O'Malley picked him apart. But who was he? I'd never seen him before or after that.
Yeah.
So I just don't agree with it. And like Hamzat Chimaev is like the actual legitimately established martial artists and fighters in that division, and they still haven't given it to him.
He has, but it's tough because that what is that? That's Kamaru Usman's division. That's a tough division right now because you have Islam Makhachev at the top. You have Charles Oliveira, who's right.
Is that 170? That's not 170.
I'm pretty sure.
I think that's 165, I believe.
Okay, we're going to... All right. Now I got to pull it up.
Because Hamzat's been beating people in 185 and 170.
So he's been jumping around. That's what I'm saying. He's been jumping around weight classes.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to like really tell where he should be. That's why I was saying I thought he was in Kamaru Usman's weight class.
He's in both. He's just like Jake, like you said, he jumps back and forth.
Okay, so I don't, and that's what I'm saying. He's in that weird area of like who do you give him a title shot against? Because he's fighting multiple weight classes. He's fighting good dudes in multiple weight classes.
I'd say 170 because that's where he beat Burns.
Okay,
and that's like the top Like Burn at this point, Burns is the gatekeeper of that division.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's the thing though, is like I'm pulling this up right now. That's why I'm kind of like stumbling. Let's see, 170. We are that's lightweight.
Okay.
Is it? No. Yeah, that's lightweight. Yeah. So Islam Makhachev, Justin Gaethje, Dustin Poirier, and so. That's the real tough thing about this division, right? Is because at the top of this, you have Charles, Justin, and Dustin. Like,
okay,
right
so
after
then
Islam.
It was 185 that he fought Burns at then.
Yeah, he had to fight Burns at, and that's Edwards. So Edwards took it from Usman. And that's what I'm saying. It's such a weird. You got Bilal Muhammad is above. You don't think so?
He's just boring, bro. He's just boring.
I need to see him. I think he's up against Leon next, right?
I guess.
We don't know anything. All right, so let's talk about what we do.
We're gonna fall asleep on that fight. I'll say that much.
Oh, come on.
But
Bilal pushes the pace. Bilal is like he's like another. We were just talking about him. Who wouldn't fight Aljo? I can't think of his name right now.
Oh, Marab?
Yeah, he's like another Marab. He's like the not Dagestanian, but he's like the Islam, he's like the Muslim Marab. That's what I'm trying to say. He's the Muslim Marab.
I've watched him a few times, and every time I was just like, man, I should go take a smoke break. It's boring.
Oh, man. It was really sad. He got that eye poke against Leon. So that one never got really settled. Like, there's still, the verdict is still out on him.
Yeah, it is. Like, I'm not going to say he's a good fighter. I'm just saying that the UFC wants people that people want to watch at the top. And that's really the only reason that Sean made it to the top, because he has rainbow hair.
Yeah, but he's exciting and people want to watch him.
Yeah, and he is willing to try and do some exciting stuff. But overall, I don't think he's deserving of his spot. Like, I think there's other people. Okay,
let's go. Let's start at the bottom of the main card. All right, we got Peter Young versus Song Yong-dong. Who do you have for that one? Oops.
I like Peter Yan, but Song Yadong is pretty lit. But I honestly, I still think Peter Yan's going to win. I have hope that he's going to kind of revive his, because he lost the belt in a pretty shitty fashion. And then on top of that, like, he did kind of like go back, and then Aljo did beat him. Like, Aljo beat him. But like, since then, it's been kind of downhill. And I kind of like, now he has a new team. I'm hoping like we go.
But again, they fed him to Sean O'Malley, while Yan is good, it's just like I say, it's kind of the same thing as jiu-jitsu. When you get those longer guys, they add another layer to the problem.
It honestly, and I'll say this much, I've had people tell me it's more annoying how long I am than how heavy I am.
Yeah. Because you can just like. No, don't come at me, bro. I'm like, bro, stop holding my forehead like I'm a little kid, bro. I don't like that shit.
Palm the basketball, bro.
Yeah, and I'm just like that little kid just.
That's how it feels like, dude. It's crazy.
All right. Yeah, Peter Yan. He's that dog. I feel him fading. I feel he's getting up there in age. I could be wrong.
Well, he's just a Muay. He's doing UFC and MMA. Is pretty much just a Muay Thai fighter.
Yeah. That makes sense. So he's not really evolved, and that's the thing. Like that's he's a good striker, but I don't feel like he's evolving his game, and that's why I feel like he's slowing down. That's why I say getting up there in age. Where
you're right. With fight, like I just respect people as like a martial artist for what they do, and I've expressed like my love and admiration for like Muay Thai as an outsider looking in before, and I just kind of respected his style.
You know where he would do great at if things go south with the UFC? Yeah, he'd go great at the Misfits. No, what's it called? Oh, you got my one FC champion.
He'd eat them alive, bro.
Nah, bro, like him and Rate.
Okay.
Yeah, see,
I don't
see what I'm doing. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about here.
I don't want to see that.
I don't want to see that, but I'm saying as far as all the Muay Thai specific fights that they do over there.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I don't think he stands a chance versus Rod.
Nah. Okay, so we're gonna move on. Gilbert Burns and Jack Della Madilla.
I'll always go Gilbert Burns. That's my dog.
Vanilla. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it.
I'll always go Gilbert Burns. I don't care who he fights. That's my dog.
Like I feel like whether it's true or not, I feel like Gilbert Burns is my cousin. It's like I just feel like there's pictures of him that he looks almost exactly like my brother.
You know it's crazy. There's only one way to find out. You got to ask how sweaty he gets when he rolls for it.
Man, he looks like he gets really sweaty on these videos. He's He's do you watch his YouTube?
I don't watch his YouTube, but I tried not to miss his fights.
Yeah, same. Yeah. He's someone that in that same division, he's up there with Dustin Poirier, who's also on this fight card, by the way.
I'm a McGregor fan, so I'm a Poirier hater.
I know you hate him.
I wouldn't say I hate. I do respect him, but I think he's fake. I think the nice guy act is fake. He's openly said he used to bully people.
Used to. I
still think he's a dick, bro.
Can he redeem himself? Can he be sorry and try to atone for that?
I'm not saying he's sorry. It's just the way he talks and speaks. It comes off like super arrogant and dickheadish. He just used the wide cut, bro.
Fuck your wide cut, bro.
Look, all right then. That's all you, camera winch.
I might have to leave that in there. How you gonna give me my own shit, bro?
Oh man, that's the best part.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it for a second and I'm gonna shut it down. So what were we saying? Oh, Dustin. Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying. He does kind of talk like he has that little chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, but he beat McGregor, bro. There's no way around it. The first time he knocked Buddy out. The second time, everyone's like, oh, Conor broke his leg, but it looked like it was about to be more of the same of the fight before.
Yeah.
But my thing is like, bro, you brag and talk crazy and like, oh, like basically you're a gatekeeper who's like, what are we talking about? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That division the lightweight division has so many gatekeepers.
But he's also someone who cuts, though.
What do you mean?
Dustin Poirier walks around at like 190.
Yeah.
So he could fight 185.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
I'm saying he can go to the other divisions. Like I'm saying he hasn't done enough for the attitude that he walks around with.
I get what you're saying. I would say his best shot at the belt is at lightweight. Unless he dropped down in weight, but even that would be kind of a problem.
Then he's going to be sickly, and he's not beating Max.
And that's what I said. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem.
Isn't tonight Max and?
I don't know. I think that's 300, bro. Because I did not see that on here. I need to see that card because I know they're not putting that as an early prelim fight, which is already going on right now.
What time's the MVP fight?
Oh, MVP's not fighting until like after 7.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we got time. Yeah, so going back to the main card, Gilbert Burns, yeah, I'm going to have to go Gilbert Burns too on that. That's my man. And again, another gatekeeper who's hating on gatekeepers over there.
It's not that I'm hating on gatekeepers, but look, like his attitude, I just don't understand it. Like he acts like he's...
I would stop. I get it. I get the point. I'm just giving you more time, bro.
He thinks he's Nate Diaz, but he's not Nate Diaz, bro. Like he thinks he has a Nate Diaz type fan base.
Man, he bangs. And he man, I've seen him go to war.
Yeah, whatever.
He went to war with Michael Chandler. You can't even say that wasn't a war.
Yeah. I'm not saying that it's not a war, bro. I just don't like him personally.
Okay. No, all right. So Kevin Holland, Michael Venom Page, that's who you want to see. That's a tough one, bro. I love Kevin Holland. He talks so much shit.
Bro. I love both of them. They're fucking exciting to watch. And then Kevin Holland, he be talking shit mid-fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No.
I hate to say this out loud, Kevin Holland, you're still my dude, but I think MVP is gonna win just because I don't know.
All right, let's.
Most
so
people
you're
don't lose their
that
debuts.
confident. What are we talking?
I'm not confident at all. I'm like 51-49.
So we're not talking knockout. We're not talking. Okay.
Kevin Holland's only been knocked out once. Honestly, he's a tough dude.
So here's my thing with Kevin Holland is like, I think he plays too much.
100%. But MVP is the same way.
Okay.
They be playing too much in different ways. Like
How so?
Bro, Kevin Holland all day running his mouth. MVP, I don't think I've ever seen him put his hands by his face.
Okay.
He's very much like a prime Silva, hands down.
Okay.
Like, he talks a lot of shit. One time he had this dude and he's like grounding, pounding him, and he pretends to take a selfie, got deducted a point, and then he's like, what are you deducting me a point for? And they said taunting. As soon as they reset the match, he just knocks a dude out and leaves.
Yeah, savage.
Yeah,
okay.
Like, they both fuck around a lot, but they're the same person, pretty much.
Off of what you're saying, I feel like I should go with Michael Venom Page. Kevin Holland, I feel like if he cannot play around and keep his head right, then he's in the game. And also not being afraid to take it to the ground. And use his jits. I know he loves his striking, but I feel like he really needs to.
I forget that he's a fucking black belt type.
I know, right? But like all he does is
he hates wrestling.
Was it Kung Fu? No, he's a black belt in Kung Fu, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He hates wrestling. Is that what it is?
Yeah, he fucking hates wrestling.
I hate wrestlers too.
They're a little more annoying to deal with, is what I'll say. But I don't hate them.
I don't know. They're so annoying to do.
They like, we got into jiu-jitsu late and they already understand body positioning and how to pressure you. So I understand.
Yeah.
But
we all have our advantages. Like it's very much that's what we're going to talk about here in a second. It's just like how to get a new submission, bro.
What do you mean?
Like how to learn a new submission, bro. Like here's the thing. What I mean is, like, so for example, right now, I arguably know how to do guillotines. I could do a guillotine, but I don't know how to do a guillotine. If you know what I mean.
The fine details.
The fine details. How do you approach that? Me, it's like I look at myself as like a video game character, right? And it's just like, what skill do I want to up? Okay, my guillotine skill's garbage. Just like playing UFC, the fight game. It's like, where's my cardio? My cardio is okay, so I can back off on cardio for a second. Okay. I need to focus on getting my guillotine up. Why? Because motherfucking wrestlers. I'm gonna start guillotining all of y'all getting guillotined.
I think that's why I don't like care about wrestlers that much, because I love the whole front headlock series, bro. Darce, anacondas, front headlocks, guillotines, armament. I love all of that. Yeah. But for me, it goes back to what we talked about last episode. I am not afraid to ask anybody questions. Yeah. If you did something that works on me, I'm gonna ask you questions. If you try to submission on me and it worked, I'm gonna ask you questions. Like, that's how I learn submissions. Okay. I'm also an Instagram warrior. If I see something I like on Instagram, I'll take it to my coach. I won't just try it. You're never gonna get it that way. You're never going to get it that way. But I'll take it to my coach, or like talk, like have a conversation about it, and like even with you, like I'll try it. Yeah, you know.
Man, is this what was that?
SWAT.
That was just.
I've been with you all day.
They've been kicking. Yeah,
Alibi. I've been with you all day.
Yeah, bro. Same. Before we go too far and get into the submission thing, we still got a couple more people to cover.
Oh, okay.
We know you hate Dustin, so we're just gonna kick him out.
I still think he's gonna win
against Benoit Saint Denis. I don't know a lot about him, but he has a pretty impressive record, and
I still think I respect he's a dog. I just don't like every time he starts talking, I'd rather change the channel.
Copy.
Yeah.
I think if Dustin cannot have his tick and pull up his shorts and like really keep his guard up and stay focused, I think he has a really good shot at whooping that ass.
Honestly, that's the best part about him is the ghetto boy short.
It is
boy.
kind of funny. It is like, let's go. Dropping keys.
Oh, my fault.
All right, and last but not least, I'm gonna pick Dustin on that one too. Last but not least, we already know you said Sean O'Malley. You think Marlon Vera's gonna get him. Think Cheeto's gonna get him. I guess I'm gonna pick the length on this one and just say Sean's that dude, and he's gonna sleep him.
Look, dude. So even if Cheeto wins, they're just holding it for Marab. They're just waiting for Marab to get there, bro. And then that's how I kind of see it.
All right. I guess we'll see after tonight. By Monday, we'll see if I'm a dummy or not.
No, well, yeah, it's gonna go both ways, bro. I think that's really the only fight we disagreed on was the last one.
Yeah. I think next week it'll be interesting to see which ones we got right.
Yeah, well, we're gonna see. And then,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, and then we can put a bet on it.
Oh, you want to put a bet on it, huh?
Oh yeah.
How much we talking? I got 50 large, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say then whenever we do positionals next week.
You want to put me in a position? Pause. I know you stopped because of that.
I just seen it coming. I was like, whenever we do positionals next week, like you got to start in the down position. Pause.
Don't do me like that.
Dog. I mean, you know what I meant, bro. You start disadvantage.
You're right.
Dick.
Pretty much we start. So pretty much we would just start at a disadvantage, I guess. So what's the bet here? It's that Sugar beats Marlo Vera. I can't, man.
Yeah, Cheeto Vera.
All right, I'll take that position. You can give me face down, ass up if you need to.
Nah, I don't want to do it anymore. You ruined it, brother.
You got to take it too far. That's how you kill it.
That's crazy. I'll start in side control.
Yeah, I do need to work on my side control escapes, so I'm in.
Bet.
Let's do it. What's this? You got the book over here. We done talked about everything. You know the one thing we haven't talked about UFC 300.
We'll talk about that next week.
I'm not worried about it. We ain't got to worry about that.
Happens.
You know the one thing that we haven't talked about, and RIP to the creator of DBZ, because
Toriyama.
Yeah, he definitely set up a lot, and his stories, his artwork, all of it kind of changed a generation for forever.
Oh yeah, like I don't know many people who don't know what Dragon Ball Z is or have never seen it. Yeah, and like I was one of those kids on the playground thinking I was Goku screaming.
Bro, same.
Yeah, looking back, I wonder what teachers thought. Like, why are all these dudes screaming? Like all the dudes just stand there and scream like this, bro. What is this?
Bro, I remember specifically in middle school when I first found out about it. I just moved to this new school, and these dudes were like playing in the yard, and they were like, "I'm trying to fly. I'm trying to use my ki." I was like, "What the fuck are y'all talking about?" They're like, "Nah, bro. Like we're from another planet." And I was like, "Man, bro, I want to be from another planet. What's your planet?" And so they had some made up planet, right? And I was like, "All right, cool. Well, I'm from the planet Grekon." And so I had this whole story where I was from this planet Grekon, and we every day in recess we would go on the field, we would play fight, shoot energy balls at each other, and flip. It's like, bro, it was ridiculous.
Oh man, boys are simple creatures growing up, bro. Because I did that same shit, bro. Yeah. And then like one of my, I don't know, maybe it fits my personality, bro. But you know how I've always kind of got like I like villains. Yeah, I used to think Frieza was funny, bro.
Frieza.
Frieza had a whole arc, and he talked cash shit for like 3/4
I
of it.
thought Frieza was the corniest, until he turned like perfect Frieza, then he was like savage.
Like I liked him. I didn't like some of his forms. I just like him because he's a monologuer. Monologuers are always like I don't know why I like him. Okay. But yeah, Frieza talks cash shit. Cell talked cash shit, but Cell had parts of Vegeta and Frieza in him, which is why he was a conceited cheating dickhead. Bro.
Yeah, don't hate on my boy. Don't hate on my boy.
Hey. I wasn't saying the Vegeta part made him because it made him prideful.
Oh, yeah.
The conceited dickhead is Frieza.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, since we're talking about Dragon Ball Z, let's talk about some lessons you may have learned from it. Are there any lessons that you may have taken away from it?
That's a good question. What I will say that I've always kind of taken away from Dragon Ball Z is my boy has gotten dominated a few times, but he's always come back.
Who, Goku?
Yeah, Goku got his ass whooped though.
By who? By who?
Whenever he went up against Raditz the first time, whenever it took him and Piccolo to beat him, the first time he went up against Frieza, the first time he went up against the Ginyu Force.
What do you mean? He messed Frieza up, bro. He went Super Saiyan.
Until he killed Krillin, until Frieza killed Krillin, Frieza was kind of beating the shit out of him.
Yeah, but he didn't like get beat. That's what I'm saying. Like he didn't get dominated. Like
My thing is, bro, they brought him back with the Dragon Balls 4 times.
They have, but like not on Frieza though. Not on the Frieza joint.
Not on Frieza, but like Frieza was still winning that fight until.
And let's just be real. Like he committed suicide on Cell. Like he just gave up on that.
We don't talk. Goku stands don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. That was the worst fatherhood moment in history, bro. Worst father. You say, hey, here's a sensu bead. My son got you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go die.
I'm gonna go die over here. It's like, nah. So
but no, like the whole Saiyans come back stronger thing. Like it's don't take a loss as a loss, and don't take it as something that makes you want to give up. Get up, dust yourself off, go train.
Okay. Yeah. No, I get that.
That's like the number one thing I would say I took from them. Other than that, a bunch of perverts. Roshi, pervert.
Yeah. Why is there always there's always an old pervert in the show?
In anime?
Anime, all of it.
Because anime emulates life, and there's always an old pervert.
There is,
that's
bro.
what it is.
I can't.
There's always
some old creepy dude.
Look, you. I know for a fact you've known dudes that like that's your boy, but that's the thirsty homie.
No, you're right. And honestly, like I'm gonna keep it G. Like I used to be the thirsty homie, right?
Oh yeah, we've all as dudes we can say we've all been the thirsty homie before. Yeah.
I think it comes from just a lack of in general. You know what I mean? Like just I would say for me, I'm gonna speak for myself. It comes from like a lack of confidence, even feeling like I could even like be in the ring to be attractive to women, right? Like for a very long time. So before I even developed that confidence in itself, like it was like, oh man, I need a girl. No girls like me, but I'm a good dude. But like, I just want to be a good dude, right? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. For me, it was none of that. I just had some homies. We like to party, and shout out to my boy Drew. We like to party and be douchebags, like back in the day. That's really all it was. Like there were some nights we shot and missed, and there were some nights we shot and scored. But it was just fun. It was part of growing up.
Don't get me wrong. There was nights I would like as I got older. I'm just more speaking of like high school and younger. I guess. Okay. I guess like high school age, it was very awkward duck, right? I didn't know who I was. I didn't have any, I was just kind of following whatever I thought was the best thing at the time, right? There was no structure to it. It wasn't until I would say maybe I was like 25 around there when I'm out here in California, finally living a bachelor life that I finally come into my own, if that makes sense.
Yeah, honestly, I'm talking the time frame I'm talking about is 18 to 26, 27. Dog.
Oh yeah, I was
dog. Hey, I know my girl's gonna listen to this. I'm sorry, but you already knew. Dog.
Look, I will say I laugh at this. I laugh at this, but I will say there are things that I've done that I horribly regret. And if I could go back again and do them over, I would never do it the exact same way. And I'm sorry to the women that I've heard out there for sure. But on the things that we are talking about, I'm talking about the hopeless, not the hopeless, but the harmless, hey, let me holler at you, girl. What's up? How you doing?
That's exactly what I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah. You're not interested? Cool. All right, I'm gonna keep it moving, right?
My thing was but you're a friend though. If you're not interested in me, it's a group of y'all. Y'all look good. You were my first draft pick.
Yeah.
You said no.
No.
Help me sign another.
Yeah. If you ain't about it, hey, she's kind of cute too. You can she does she like me? Like, but that's what I mean, like kind of thirsty, right? Like, because you you coming from one girl to the next.
Be cool. Tell her I came here to ask about you.
Bro, there was this one time I was in Vegas, and I'm telling you, I wanted to holler at this one girl, right? So we met this group of girls. I was trying to holler at this one girl, and then we went to the bar, got a drink, and she went to the bathroom. I came back. That's fine, whatever. And then when I got back, they were like, "Oh yeah, she just cheated on her boyfriend last night with some dude, and like they did anal for the first time." And I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be a hard play. This is gonna be a real hard play to to holler at this girl." So I was like, "Let me go ahead and holler at her friend." And then her friend wanted nothing to do with me. And I wouldn't either after knowing that you was going in for one girl and tried to go in for the other. Like, that's what I mean.
Oh, you went no, bro, no. So the one I said never worked. Hey, be cool. Tell your friend I came to ask about her. That shit never worked. Never worked.
Yeah.
Because girls are haters. But but no, man. I my friends used to say I was corny, but it worked for me.
Yeah.
And
that's the thing. Like, I think. Don't get me wrong. Even in this sphere, there's a lot of people that I think are corny with even how they approach their content and stuff, right?
Oh yeah,
but it doesn't mean that there's not a space for them. Doesn't mean that as long as they own it. That's what I realized. It's only corny if you don't own it.
Yeah.
Like when you own it and it's you, it's not corny. It doesn't matter who thinks what. Even if I don't like it or you don't, whatever. If you own it, this shit ain't corny.
Nah, I 100% agree. I 100% agree with that. But at the end of the day, like I'm like you. Once you get to know me, I'm kind of a clown. Like I like to joke around. Like I make corny jokes. It's what I do.
Same.
So, like you said, is it corny or is it me being me?
Yeah.
But
you being you. I think it's important to just.
Sorry,
you're good.
My phone was talking.
No, I think it's just important to be true to yourself and just always own whatever you do.
And honestly, shit, I know we're talking about just the past and having the thirsty homie.
Yeah.
But like at the end of the day, being yourself and doing what you want to do is how you're gonna thrive in anything. In jiu-jitsu, don't try and play their game. Like there's a reason they teach the class the move of like an overhead scope.
Yeah.
How you set it up, how you use it, how you like there's shit that I've learned that I won't even touch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's all up to you. Be yourself. Do what's natural to you.
They do kind of teach in that overall broad spectrum for that reason. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's why they don't tell you. You do this when they do this. Because it's up to you.
Copy.
Yeah.
And, what I love about where I'm at now is just that it's multiple perspectives and so many dots are clicking that weren't clicking before. And I haven't been going to class a lot, but these dots are clicking.
Yeah, it's because, so I don't know about Forge. Oh, I've been to Forge. There's, whenever I remember seeing like 5 brown belts, like about a good 7 black belts.
Yeah.
They're deep over there in terms of knowledge.
Yeah.
And then immediately you go to Misfits, and then again, they're deep over there in terms of knowledge. They have a very skilled and like knowledgeable brown belt of the ultra heavyweights.
Yeah.
He's gonna know how to work with that body type. Then you got my boy George, crazy guard. Crazy annoying guard, bro. I'll say this right now. The most annoying guard that I've dealt with for a while.
It must be because you keep talking about it, bro.
Bro, dude, the other day, I did 2 things, bro. I pressure passed him, and he shrimped out and got his knee in. So I cartwheel passed to the other side, and mid cartwheel, bro, he recovers because he's just that agile. His guard is that
That's what you get, bro. Watch when I get my open guard together.
Dude,
it's gonna be like that, bro.
And I guarantee you'll hate that pass I just described. Because I do it to everyone. But when it didn't work on George, I was like, what kind of sorcery are you using?
Yeah. Yeah, no. Since we're back on jiu-jitsu now, which is good, it's good. We finally circled back. Let's talk about the learning those new submissions. I know I said I approached it a little bit like the video game and UFC, and looking at it from that aspect. What's a submission you want to get like under your belt?
I'm not gonna lie. Like the submission I want to get under my belt, I know how to do it. I've already kind of like I know how to do it. I just can't find a way to make it work for me because I'm not. I guess I'm not as comfortable in shifting my weight on top of people, but it's the Peruvian necktie and or the caveman necktie. Both of them love it. I think they're the flashiest fucking chokes you can get. My boy has a tail, bro. As soon as someone's in turtle and he's putting his weight on him, as soon as he pulls the Batman cape, he pulls his lapel out like the Batman cape. It's over. It's a done deal.
Yeah, it's fun.
But that's mine, man. And I've kind of like carefully pieced my game together based off of like what I like.
That's the oven for the cook. Was that your camera or is that one over there?
I think it's that one over there.
That's fine.
Bro.
We'll run this for now, just so we could kind of wrap it up.
Yeah.
It's everything's happening right now. There's a beep. That was the oven for the cookies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I gotta get out of here before they
yo,
crazy.
Those cookies are the reason why I'm at 215 right now.
I had two the other day, and I was like, I can never come back while they're on the counter.
Yeah, I'm making them for the team. Well, I'm not making them. The lady's making them.
Okay.
We're doing the viewing at Forge tonight.
Unless a guy tells me that he's like I'm like cooking's his talent, you know, like his hobby, like something he likes to do.
Yeah.
I usually always assume that it's his lady who makes the food if it's a situation like that.
Actually, when it comes to I've been very lazy in the last, I would say, year when it comes to cooking. But when we first got together, bro, I was always cooking. I was cooking her food all the time.
Oh, dude, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. I've cooked for my girl and she's never like not liked anything I've made, but she doesn't know a fraction of what I can do in the kitchen. I just hate doing it now.
Yeah, it just cooking takes so long, and that's why honestly, like it's not that I don't cook for her anymore at all. It's just that like
life.
I'm individually doing most of the time I'm prepping for it. Like this last year has been all like you're talking about all competition up until just now. Now I just get my break.
You've been cutting and shit.
Yeah, and I've been cutting, so I've been having to make my own meals. I can't really take like, hey, I can't cook all this for us. So we have this nice, vegetable spaghetti out. Like I got to make my meal specifically for what I'm saying.
Nah, dude, I'm in the ultra heavies, and I've always been in the ultra heavies.
Nah, bro, I'm telling you, we should get you down, bro. I think it would be solid.
Well, I'm down like 9 pounds right now.
Bro, you're so tall. I'm gonna get you looking like Anthony Joshua, bro.
I don't want to look like him. He's light skinned.
Man, why's everyone hate light skinned dudes, man? Everybody hate that.
I don't even really like. I was like, it's a joke, bro. But one of my favorite internet phases of all time, bro, was whenever they had the dark skins be like, and then the light skins be like, and the light skins are just always extra, bro. They're just extra.
Big facts. I agree with that. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna get us back on topic because I got us off. But like, yeah, man, with the Peruvian necktie, that's kind of the next one. But how I go about like learning new moves is I ask every question that I can possibly think of.
Okay.
But that's just me. It doesn't work like that.
I don't like. I have questions, but it's weird. It's really weird. I keep saying this. I'm gonna just start asking questions more and more.
Ask questions to people you're comfortable in, or even like this. Ask questions to people that you like their game and you want to model it after, because it'll give you an insight to their psyche. I'm
in that place where I haven't really I'm just still so new that I don't really know everyone's game yet. That I haven't really figured out who I like for what. If that makes sense.
Okay, I for guard retention, bro. I'm gonna talk to George every day, dude. If you want to learn some dark arts and just want to know how to make your opponent hate you, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Man.
I respect him for it. He owns it too. He said, "I said what I said."
Yeah, it's nice feeling like just talking a little mess. Like I don't feel like I really could talk mess at A side, right? Like,
it's. I just want to like, no matter where I go to train, like at the end of the day, I am the customer. I am paying to train, you know.
Yeah.
But you still want to be respectful to the environment, and like a lot of gyms have like a more family oriented environment to where it's like the professor doesn't cuss, like so you kind of like follow that path. As soon as I went into Misfits, like they were clowning me immediately.
Yeah,
they made fun of me for having Crocs on.
Yeah,
like so it just made me feel comfortable to be myself and talk my shit.
Yeah, and that's like both places, Forge and Misfits. I feel like I'm able to like just play and have fun again.
Ford was cool. I didn't talk to anybody, bro. I went, like, as soon as I went in, because there was so many people in there, bro. There was so many people, and they were just about to smoke. I talked to Alex, I talked to T, and I talked to the people I rolled with, but there were so many people that I don't feel like I got the chance to, like, meet or even, like, check out their game. So I do want to stop by Forge again. It's a nice place.
I still don't know everyone there. It was last night I was there, and I was like, hey, all right, bye, Doug. He was like, I'm Andrew. I'm like, oh, fuck. Sorry, bro. You're usually in a green gi. My fault, bro. It's hard memorizing people from two places, bro.
Oh, I don't know. Honestly, I don't even try and remember names. I just tell people upon meeting them, like, I'll remember your face, but I'm probably not going to remember your name for a while. I'm not trying to be rude. It's just the way my mind works.
Yeah, so teammates that are watching this, I'm going to remember your face, but not your name. I'm sorry. My apologies. Yeah, I'll get better, I promise.
I may even give you a nickname if your name's hard.
That's rude. That's hella rude.
I'll make sure it's a cool nickname.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, Blue Crocs. So like, it's not gonna be like that. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna give you a cool nickname.
When do I get a cool nickname?
I remember your name though, and then on top of that, I just refer to you as Mace Windu. That's what made me like, I'm gonna go beat this guy up. Shit.
Speaking of teammates, we do need to wrap up here because I got to get out there to watch this stuff, bro.
Forge.
Yup. Yeah. Before we sign off, what else? I think that's everything, bro.
Did we ever shout out our boy T for his tournament domination last weekend?
T. Shout out T. You're right. I did miss that. My fault. My fault, bro. Yeah, his tournament, man, Terminate.
I think I said it first.
Terminator. Because he's like the Terminator, bro. He's just dominating mode.
With that inside sweep with the leg, bro. Double unders.
Yeah.
He didn't want to fight no more.
If he lets me, I might do a breakdown of the video. That way it's up there.
You should have him.
That'd be dope.
You have him do it.
Yeah.
He already he's like, I just came in. Had that mindset I was gonna run through a motherfucking face, and that's what I did.
Yeah. And then I double legged, and then I submitted him.
I seen the video, and I was like, so after I rolled with him, and then he told me he was doing the tournament, and then I realized that I was like, how old are you? Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh, I'm in Masters too. I was like, you're about to kill them.
No. Yeah, I think he might be Masters 3, bro.
That's crazy, bro. Because he looks 35 at the oldest.
You know what's wild is about the boys at Forge are like, yo, we're about to go to the adult division. I'm like, bro, I'm barely hanging on in Masters. Why y'all trying to go to adult division?
Oh, they're trying to drop down?
Drop down. And I respect, like I said, this is like they want the smoke. They about that life.
I don't know about the rest of them. I haven't really played like rolled with them too much. Is one of these dudes Ross?
Yeah.
I think Ross is gonna be fine, especially because they're older, but they don't feel like it, bro.
They also don't. Part of the problem why blue belts struggle in competition, I feel like, is that once they feel that pressure, that rush, they divert to like base instincts of like a white belt. Yeah. So it lowers their level instantly instead of like being able to recalibrate and go, okay, it's going to be a challenge. I know jiu-jitsu. I just got to be technical and, do jiu-jitsu. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas like I feel like they just like, oh man, and, I just got double leg. Oh man, he's fast, he's strong. Oh man, I can't breathe. I can't even catch up. Like I feel like that's what goes on.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. But the thing is, like, T doesn't feel like, strength-wise, he doesn't feel like he's as old as he is. He doesn't move like he's as old as he is.
No.
So the only thing I could see that they might have in the younger divisions is maybe cardio, but I also don't see them getting on top of him for it to matter.
Yeah.
That's where I'm gonna leave it, you know?
Yeah, no. I was talking to Steve the other night. I was like, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea.
What?
No, just talking mess.
Look, he's about to be someone's like in anime, the old character that the young dude's like, get out of here, old man, and that old dude.
He's about to be someone's Chaz.
That's T, bro.
Was it Chaz or Chaz?
What?
Chad?
Oh, Shad?
Shad. I knew it was something weird. Yeah,
so
Shad. He's about to be someone's Shad.
I wouldn't say it was that bad. I wouldn't say it'll be that bad, but those dudes are definitely gonna go home at night and like rethink themselves. Like,
man, like
T is someone you'd run into a tournament and I seen it, bro, when he was on the podium like cheesing and flashing his goals. I decided, I was like, let me see what the other dudes look like. And they just look beaten down and discouraged. Bro.
I watched it happen live in real time with one of the opponents. So yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, and depending how you feel about people, bro, sometimes like if you like someone, it's sad to just watch their ego die. Or even if you don't like know them and you just see them come in like, yeah, it's gonna be a good day.
Yeah. It's sad even like in just a training room, right? Especially like when it's like higher belts too, and you just know that they're beating themselves up because they can't beat you, and I'm like, yo, get out of your head, bro. It's not even about that. Like everyone has their own journey, and there's different levels to this game.
I will say this in terms of, do people deserve to be on the planet Earth, and like, is this our home? Yes, all men are created equally. Mm-hmm. Physically, that is not the case.
And also, age really does play a part into it. Mm-hmm. Age, athleticism, the mad IQ that we talk about. There's so many factors. We were talking about getting your submissions up is like those character video game bars, right? Mm-hmm. If someone's IQ is here and their age is here, and someone's, age is up here, you know what I mean? Age is up here, but their IQ is, right here. Like it's gonna change the way the game goes.
Yeah, and you're 100% not lying. You're 100% not lying. But like the thing is, it's how you pull it all together. And another one I want to throw out there is mental toughness, because you'll run into a motherfucker like me that's gonna talk shit.
Yeah, and that goes into what I was saying with the falling apart with the blue belt is like their mental toughness. Not to hate on anyone, because I've even had those same things myself. But I think one of the biggest things with me in all of jiu-jitsu is like, you may beat me, but you'll never break me mentally. And that's just me in martial arts. And that's just me as a person. It's like, you can beat me all day, but mentally, I'm going to find a way to beat you.
Look, and you know what's funny? Like, there's a lot of stigma about it saying it doesn't work as well as we thought it did now. Mm-hmm. That's why I think cardio is probably the best workout, because it does get you in running shape, but what it really gets in shape is your mental toughness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, being able to push. And with that, I guess we'll push on and tap out, because we are at that time, my G.
Sheesh, that was a good one, dog.
Man, that was a good one. Thanks for reshooting this one, because that other one would have been garbage. I know it was.
Hey, honestly, I felt it too. When we left, I was like, he's not going to like that one at all.
I was like, this is shit, bro.
Hey, we got lost tapes now, though.
Yeah, we do.
Look,
we do.
Y'all want to see deleted scenes? Pay up.
get our Patreon going. Man, there's so much we have to do. That's another elephant for another day.
It's coming though.
Everything's coming.
Mm-hmm. How do you redo it? I am coming.
We are here. All right, y'all. We tapping out. DJ. You know what it is.
Yes, sir. Like, comment, subscribe. You know, you want to smoke, tell us where to go if you're in the LA area. And, you know.
Yeah, actually, speaking of smoke, some dude named Larry came by Forge looking for us. And none of us were there. Not me, not you, not Ross, not T. So,
you know,
looks like we owe Larry something.
Well, you
I don't
know
who Larry is, but
find out how to get a hold of him tonight and tell him when we'll be there.
yeah. I'll be there all week at night.
I probably won't be there till like Sunday.
Okay.
Sunday.
All right. Well, Larry, we look forward to getting the smoke. I hear he's a problem and he's gonna mess us up. So let's go.
Look, I ain't mad at it.
I'm not mad at either. Y'all stay blessed.